How's it going, world? My name is Matt. This is Code Tech and Tutorials, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about, I guess, two different things. Just mainly, though, being a programmer, being a coder, and what are the signs that you should be one? Because, let me adjust my cam. I didn't, I didn't realize it till, I guess, pretty late in my younger years, my teenage years. I didn't feel like I wanted to be a programmer, but I did have an interest in games, specifically strategy games. And I also noticed that I began to notice throughout my 20s. I'm 35 now, and just to clarify, I started pursuing being a programmer or a coder or software developer. I kind of entwined them all together, really. I started pursuing that when I was, I think I was just turning 31. So I think I kind of should have done it earlier, maybe, but that's neither here nor there, and I don't think it really matters anymore, actually. So if you have the mindset, and that's what I'm going to talk about, the mindset. If you have the mindset where you take things very literally, or you can at least, and you tend to be good at like strategy and putting plans together, I think those are two big signs. For me, it was also game development. I like telling stories. I always wanted to kind of make my own world and story, and that's one of the reasons I play lots of Dungeons and Dragons. So those all kind of went together, and I feel like I'm saying this in a really scattered way, but I hope it makes sense and helps somebody. So I saw a meme today. It's been really hot. I live in Ohio. It's been really hot for like the last 2 weeks, and someone posted a meme of like someone pointing a gun at the sun, like they're gonna kill the sun. And as soon as I saw like a bunch of people laughing at it, and yeah, I get the joke. It's been hot, but if you take that literally, they want to kill the sun. Okay, okay. What happens if you kill the sun? Well, if you think literally at all, it's immediate death for everybody on Earth. It's like you're not solving the heat problem. Just go get some AC. So I thought it was like the dumbest meme, but everybody was laughing at it, and I imagine none of them are programmers because they think it's just like, oh, it's a hot day. But the first thing I thought was the immediate implications of the sun being dead, and that is, well, so are you. Everyone is. So that's just a random example of taking things literally. But if that happens to you, if you see things and they don't add up to you because you take them literally, and it's like that's not funny. That has results that just aren't funny. Then maybe that's a sign you should be a programmer. So a lot of people have a lot of trouble getting past we'll call it the syntax step. Syntax is a little intimidating. Say you start programming in C++ and you want to do something, but you can't do what you want because you don't know how to do all the logic and make it do the stuff you want. That's only a temporary boundary. Some people don't really have the logical mind to piece things together and to think about how things interact and intertwine, and others do. So if you have that strategic mindset, the very literal mindset, you might make a really good programmer or coder. And if you don't, if you would look at that meme of the guy shooting at the sun and just think it's hilarious and don't even ponder that that's not what you want to do at all because it would kill everyone, you might not want to be a coder because, well, that's what coding's like. Everything is very literal. When you're doing something in code, you know exactly what you want it to do, unless you're using a random library for like I don't know, maybe chance to hit or something. That's like the only time. But even then, it's usually that's like within a specific range, and it's like even your randomization isn't all that random. And there's a lot more to that, of course, but you usually want like a 1 to 100 and no more or something like that. So you know exactly what the possibilities are, and it's just always like that in code. So if you think in exacts, I think it's worth it to start pursuing programming, learn a few languages, start getting over the humps of learning the syntax so that you can actually put your mind to use. And I will reiterate this by going back to the old days when programming first started, when computers first started. None of those people were programmers. They were just people solving problems and doing math calculations on data, basically. So if you like that kind of stuff, you should probably be a programmer, because why not? It's a pretty fun job. You can do literally whatever you want. Also, it's like the closest thing to magical powers that you can get. You can do pretty much anything in the world with it. Like, you want to make a game, you can do it. You want to make a face scanning app, you can do it. You want to create something that's never been done before, you can probably do it. You want to make a program to do your homework for you, you can probably do it. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.